this video. Hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to hang out with me. Today's video, I'm super excited because it's another collab video. It's with Get This Glowing and Joy's Beauty Johns. Jeannie had a really good idea because we picked up some of the palettes from the new ColourPop Cloud Dye collection. Joy picked up only the blue one, and then Jeannie asked me which one I wanted to do, and your girl loves green, so I had to do that one. And then Jeannie's gonna be doing the third palette. So this video is gonna be one collection, 3 different looks. I feel like it's been a while since I have actually sat down, reviewed an eyeshadow palette, or even just created a look, and I kind of want to do some swatch comparisons with Just My Luck and Meant to Be, since these two palettes are sister green palettes to the one in this collection. Hopefully it will help you guys determine if this is something that you really do need in your collection. It's ColourPop, so of course I needed it, and I kind of want to see if there may be any repeat shades or dupes amongst the palettes. I will leave my collabs playlist link to watch previous collabs, and if you're visiting from any of their channels, welcome. Thank you so much for checking me out. I hope you subscribe and give this video a like before you leave. I've already gone ahead and put my foundation on, and I have the Urban Decay Potion Primer on the lids, and my eyebrows are filled in with the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. So I had no idea ColourPop was launching this, and by the time I got to the website, the eyeliners were sold out. I was pissed, upset, because I have been putting a pop of color on my waterline recently. I've been living for it. Luckily, I do have a green and kind of like a tealish shade over here that can maybe help bright and spice up our look that we're gonna go for today. But I was able to get the 3 palettes in the cute little case. I think this is super cute. I love this. Get This Glowing will be using the Miss Bliss palette. Joy's Beauty Johns will be using In a Trance. And I will be using Aura and Out. I like these yellowy green colors right there. I think those are so unique. I wonder if there's gonna be any dupes amongst Meant to Be in here. So maybe not as much similarities to Just My Luck, but I'm hoping I can fit all 3 palettes on my arms. That way you guys can see the different shades of all of them. So with that, let's go on ahead and do some swatches. Young Love, Energetica Vibes. Automatically with the shade Young Love, I think of 5 Seconds of Summer, even though it's called Young Blood. But their song just pops into my mind. I'm just like, Young Love, do you want it? Do you want it? Not gonna lie, I am a sucker for boy bands. Those songs are just so catchy and they're just so cute. Enough exposing myself, let's swatch these. So the shade Energetica is a pressed glitter. I will probably not be using it in this video. Last time I did a ColourPop video that had a pressed glitter in it, oh, this inner corner of my left eye turned red. I haven't been fuxing with the pressed glitters ever since then, but I at least wanted to swatch it for you guys. Oh, there's like some cool holographic shift with it. It is stunning. Eurovision, Fresh Cut, New Age. I really hope that these shades will show up on my eyes. I'm kind of having flashbacks to the Milani Gilded Pastel and the Morphe 35 eye palettes. Pastel shades have been very hit or miss for me. The pastel shades that I really do enjoy are from Hank & Henry, the Sweet Tooth palette, or the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. So I'm a little weary about how light these are, but we haven't gotten to the bottom row yet, and that's like the row calling my name. It calls me. It's just gonna be a jam session up in here, isn't it? Get back in your pan. Solar Hour, Healing Hearts, Soul Sister. Guess we're on a shuffle playlist. Hey, Soul Sister. I'll stop. My singing career will not take off. And this is the entire palette swatched. Healing Heart right here reminds me of margaritas. I am living for that shade. This is what Aura and Out looks like next to the Just My Luck palette. I think the only similar shades that Just My Luck would have would probably be like these 2 shades right here with those more yellow green shades. But I'm feeling pretty committed to go on ahead and swatch it above the Aura and Out palette. And as you can tell, Just My Luck is very different from the Aura and Out palette. This shade is almost like a matte shade of this shade that is in Aura and Out. And then maybe these 2 shades are closely related. I feel like this one might be a little bit more greener. than the one in Aura and Out. And I personally haven't even touched Meant to Be yet. I keep setting it aside to do a dedicated video to. I know it's quite late for it, but I still get a lot of requests to do a look with it, but at least we'll be able to do swatches in this video. So I feel like this is like the shimmer shade to this pressed glitter. I feel like this shade right here is just a few notches down, a little bit deeper than this shimmer on the end. And this is like the matte version of that shimmer. I feel like this one is pretty close to that shimmer. So we have the Just My Luck, Aura and Out, and Meant to Be swatched. Hopefully seeing these three palettes swatched next to each other is helpful for you guys. I'm gonna start out with Solar Hour to put all over the crease. Just wanted to get an idea of how it would apply. It looks a little bit more yellow applied than the peach that it pulls. It pretty much blended into my skin tone on the swatch, so I wanted to see if maybe primer could help make it pop a little bit more, but it's very, very light on me. Well, this is just gonna act as our transition shade. But it is blending out really nice. It did have to be built up quite a few times on my skin tone, just for at least to make its presence known that it is there on the crease. Also, there is some kick up to the shade when you dip your brush into the pan, but I'm not seeing any fallout in this area right here. And on the same brush, I'm gonna dip into Fresh Cut to deepen it. Oh, that's a pretty shade. I remember there was a shade like this in the Morphe 35i that pretty much faded away when you went to blend it out. At least this one is popping and blending in nicely with Solar Hour. These mattes are colors that I really wouldn't reach towards, and they're just not up my alley. And personally, I don't think that it looks that flattering on me. So I'm hoping that these shimmers can help. I'm thinking of maybe doing a halo eye. I really want to focus on taking Soul Sister on the outer portions and for vibes to go in the center of the halo. I honestly am looking at this thinking to myself, what the hell am I going to smoke my lower lash line with? So dipping into Soul Sister next, we're gonna work on the outer portions. Oh, hello. This is gonna be one of those instances that applying with your finger is probably better. We all know how much I hate that because it never turns out that good. The shade almost feels wet, I suppose. It's like a foiled. And this halo is not gonna be looking that cute if it's with my finger. I have like a weird clump of it right here. What the hell? Very lightly. Let's try to get Vibes. I guess Vibes is more of a matte. There was sparkles in it. I guess it was deceiving. Maybe New Age. New Age is actually really pretty. And now we can't even see the sides of Soul Sister. This shade is so disappointing. Not really the halo I was going for. I definitely think my favorite shade in this is New Age. I don't understand why there are little specks of glitter in some mattes. I don't know if it helps it blend out any. I think that being a shimmer is a missed opportunity in my opinion. I think that would have looked so beautiful complementing New Age. Next, I'm gonna take some eyeliner. I have my House Laboratories liquid eyeliner for my lid. JK, I am not taking black because that will go in my upper waterline after I put on lashes. I think I'm gonna take my LA Girl Cosmetics Shockwave liner in the shade Fresh. She's fresh to death. Oh, I love the main. I I am weak and I'm dipping into Mint to Be. I can't decide if I want to dip into seltzer or ice cold. I might try seltzer first, and if I'm not happy with it, I'm gonna dip into ice cold. I just don't want ice cold to be too dark for this look. It's almost clashing with what I have on my waterline. Ice cold it is. I feel like I look really freaky with my waterline and lower lash being the same color. Maybe this would have been one of those times where black eyeliner on the waterline would have been good. Probably gonna make the look absolutely terrible. But I kind of want to take healing water for those inner corners. I'm gonna take my Lash Scoop lashes in the style Lizzie. Maybe this can help salvage the look. And then I'm gonna take my Fenty mascara. That way my eyelashes can blend in with the falsies. And then I am going to take the Tarte Easy on the Eyes eyeliner for my upper waterline. I'm going to take my Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow palette to bronze, blush, and highlight. And then for my lips, I'm going to take my current favorite lip combo, which is the Dose of Colors Liquid Lipstick in the shade Stone, followed by the Lunar Beauty Gloss in Starlight. Not gonna lie, out of all the ColourPop palettes that I have, this is not one of my favorite ones that they have put out. I was very disappointed with the shade Soul Sister. It's kind of like a wet, foily shade that I had to resort to applying with my finger. Even then, it still wasn't as popping as it appears in the pan. That shade needs a little bit more work. The shade New Age is probably my favorite shade in this palette, followed by Healing Heart. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this shade or not. I mean, it is margarita green, but it's a gorgeous shade. In the inner corners, I feel like that definitely sticks out in this look. The other shades, I don't know how I feel about them. I feel like the shade Vibes should have been a shimmer shade because it pulls more blue, and I think that would have been really, really pretty. When I did by mistake put it in the inner portion of my halo, it was definitely very, very chalky. So I'm a little worried how that might blend out. Fresh Cut and Solar Hour, they're not like my ideal matte shades, and they are very faded, and they are very light on me, and I have medium skin tone. So really only these two shades are really popping on this look. And this palette is also super light that I did resort into Mint to Be able to find a good shade for the lower lash line. And as annoyed that I get with pairing palettes, I have actually really been enjoying it. And I think that Just My Look and Mint to Be will complement this palette really nice to create more looks, because I feel like this palette is almost limiting in a way, as we saw reaching into Mint to Be. I would love to know if you guys picked up anything from this collection, and how was your experience with them? Did you find similarities amongst the other two palettes that I didn't use? Kind of like how I found some similar shades to the other two sister green palettes that ColourPop has put out. Did you guys get the eyeliners? That was something I definitely want to get in a restock, but if not, it's okay. These LA Girl ones have been treating me so well. And don't forget to check out Jeannie and Joy's videos using the other two palettes. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and if you don't, I appreciate your view anyways, and I'll see you in the next video.